boy, just when you thought he couldn't stoop any lower, he proves us wrong all the time. But let's just get this shit over with. What's up, bitches? Genesis is celebrating the fact that the video sharing website known as TikTok could be banned in the United States. So let's just see what he has to say.
What's going on, guys? It's a Genesis here. Oh, and I just ate a bunch of fucking oh man, did I ever fuck that up, bro. Trying to make bread, dude. I've been doing that recently. Trying to make some cinnamon rolls.
Oh, Lord. Because, you know, that's totally something that we needed to know.
What a fucking disaster that was. So I think I gave myself a little bit of indigestion here. Y'all have to forgive me. But really, though, I just want to celebrate the end of TikTok. What a glorious thing this is.
Imagine being someone who loves the First Amendment and loves freedom of speech, while at the same time celebrating the fact that 150 million Americans would be losing their freedom of speech.
And, I mean, really, dude, what a glorious thing, what a glorious day today is. The end of TikTok. Or it should be pretty soon, apparently. I don't really know the full details. But it sounds like, yeah, I think the world has had enough of this stupid site, bro. This stupid, degenerate site, bro.
Right, the world has had enough of TikTok, even though it has 1.218 billion users on the damn thing. But you know, those people don't really matter to the likes of you.
For the life of me, I don't understand what the fucking deal was with this site, man. Why people loved it so much. You know, the stupid 10-second dancing. It's because people are just, unfortunately, you know, stupid these days.
I love how you think that TikTok is just a 10-second dancing video website. Is it really that hard for you just to do a simple amount of research? Like seriously, TikTok is just more than just dancing. You can pretty much find anything on that website. You want movie reviewers? You'll find them on TikTok. You want helpful life hacks? You'll find them on TikTok. You want to start a small business? You'll definitely be able to do that on TikTok.
And they have low IQ, and so they need these sort of like 10-second clips just to keep them sedated. You know, it was more or less just a communist-run psyop, as they say, which I don't entirely know what that means. Physical, psychological operation, I guess.
If you don't know what it means, then why the hell are you acting like you know what it is?
Which it was, you know, and I'm sure the Chinese really are super happy to know how many stupid people there are, you know, easily controlled motherfuckers. But, you know, they're going to have to do their psyops somewhere else because we're not fucking with that anymore, dude. And,
I love how you are now in full support of censorship. You just gotta love it. And side note, it won't just go away. People are definitely gonna fight this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was reading comments about how they need to get Instagram next. Motherfucker, they need to get everything next. Okay, Twitter, Facebook. Social media is cancer. It's all cancer.
If social media is cancer, then why in the hell are you on YouTube trying to make a living off of it? Practice what you preach and get off of it.
TikTok was just the worst of the worst, though. I mean, it was... God, it was just... I mean... I don't know, man. It was a Zoomer thing, you know, Gen Z... And Gen Z is just fucked beyond repair. It's fucking foobarred.
And yet Gen Z and the generation after Gen Z are the future. The only thing that is foobarred is you.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to find another site to play on. I don't know. They'll probably make another stupid site, I would imagine, but hopefully it won't be as bad as TikTok. Hopefully they'll do something to where it's not quite as okay, because it is a word that I feel still needs to be used, even if it is taboo.
Of course, you have no problem using a derogatory slur that mocks mentally disabled people. It just shows how much of a hateful human being you really are.
Like, it's such a great level of stupid that really the only thing that you could, call it is that's the only word I can think of for a site like TikTok, man.
Right, it's so bad. And yet, there are people that are making a living off of TikTok. But don't worry, we'll definitely get to that at the end of the video.
I was on there for a little bit, dude. It was just, I talked to some reasonable people on there, but it was mostly just left, excuse me, I should have got some water. You guys have to forgive me.
Oh, don't stop now. Please continue retelling the story of your time on TikTok. I'm sure there won't be any inconsistencies.
It was mostly just lefty lunatics, bro. You know what I mean? Um, just complete morons, dude. That site, wow. Fucking degenerates, man. And just single cat ladies. You know what I mean? It's sad, really, bro.
I love how he's trying to just spin the story of his time on TikTok. Literally, no one knew who you were until, someone made 2 videos about you and started a chain reaction that got all the big time TikTok users to be against you. I wonder who that could be.
Seeing all the lonely, miserable people on there, I mean, it really is sad, dude. With the cat ladies and the incels, the fucking simps.
Oh, that's so rich coming from you. Every time that you're on Twitter, you simp for hundreds and possibly thousands of random women thinking that it's gonna get you laid. Also, you call yourself an incel. Now you're against incels?
Our society is very broken, guys, and sites like TikTok should be evidence for that. You know what I mean? That should give you all the proof you need that we're living in a very stupid world. We're living in an idiocracy.
Just because you went viral on TikTok for the wrong reasons doesn't mean we live in a broken society.
I don't want this to come off as too nihilist. I know some people view me as a nihilist. I'm really not. I'm just a fucking realist, dude. I think things can change. I'm not pessimistic about the future. It's just gonna take a lot of trying because social media, in my opinion, was probably the worst thing to ever happen to the human race. I mean, literally, bro.
Again, if social media was the worst thing to have ever happened to the human race, then why are you on it? Practice what you preach and get off of it.
Fucking, it's destroyed so many lives. And it's given people this false ego that's really just completely, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's created narcissists, dude.
Look who's talking. Oh, look, more projection coming from Jared. I'm so shocked. Well, really not that shocked, actually.
And that's what the system wants. They want you to worship yourself. They don't want you to worship God. Okay? This is spiritual warfare out here, guys. I'm serious. They want you to worship yourself. They want you to be materialistic.
Ironic coming from the guy who wants to be a millionaire. You, Jared, are materialistic.
Like that stupid song, who was that, Cyndi Lauper or whatever, and I'm a material girl living in a material world. Who was that fucking bitch? Was that Madonna? I don't know, dude.
Google is a free service.
But anyways, nonetheless, it's a very stupid song. And, everyone's just overly materialistic because Guys, what it boils down to is simply just this. They don't want you to know that the best things in life are free. That's what it boils down to. That's what the elites don't want you to know more than anything. Love is free, bro. Love is all you need, like the Beatles said, even though I don't. I don't really get with a lot of that hippie shit, but.
Right. And yet you want people to lose their freedom. You just gotta love the hypocrisy coming from him.
It's true, okay? I mean, they weren't lying, man. Love is all you need. And, the best things in life are free, bro. It really is, man. Uh, Material possessions, yeah, they're nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have some myself. I'm not fucking, I'm not Gandhi over here. I don't just own a blanket or whatever, but, you know, I know how to keep it under control, man. I don't base my life around things.
Yes, you do. For example, look at the wall in your background. It just reeks of materialism.
And unfortunately, a lot of people these days do, homie. And that's why I think a lot of people are just lost, man. They're lost in the sauce. Heard that before. I don't really know what that saying means, but I just thought I'd use that.
If you don't know what it means or where it comes from, why use it?
Lost in the goddamn sauce, bro. And we're not talking that really dank-ass Papa John's garlic sauce either. We're talking about the shit sauce, dude. We're talking about the Gen Z shit sauce, dude. Lost generation, man. But now we got Generation Alpha. Oh, man. I'm like, could they have used a more, you know what I'm saying? The word alpha should not be used with the new generation. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like,
well, thank God you don't name the generations.
that's the worst word they could have possibly used, dude. More like Generation Beta. Am I right, dudes?
I know he's trying to use it as a bully tactic, but God, he is just so fucking stupid. And what's funny is, there is actually going to be a Generation Beta. They just haven't been born yet. Their generation will start from 2025 and end in 2039. You just gotta love research!
I mean, this is the land of betas, bro. These motherfuckers out here, I'm telling you, son, their shit ain't right. Their shit is not tight. That's what she said, but...
You have a smooth brain, and it shows, Jared.
Anyways, guys, I'm just sitting back and enjoy the freak show, like George Carlin said, man. I don't even really watch much Netflix anymore because, let's just be honest, reality is more interesting. Like, same with video games. I don't even game that much. Well, that's not true. I play a lot of Magic, but aside from Magic and, the occasional retro, I find this shit all so fucking amusing. It's all so amusing to me, dude. Just the fall of humanity. I'm sorry, again, to come off as like a fucking sadist, but listen, man. Again, I just want to make this clear, okay? I think things can get better. I think things will get better, but it's just gonna take a long time.
I love how he sits there and he celebrates the fact that people are losing their rights, losing their freedoms, and then within the same goddamn breath, contradicts himself saying, oh, don't worry guys, everything's going to be fine. Like, good God, man, self-awareness, what is it?
Humanity cannot let this happen again. The toxic bullshit that social media has done to us. We cannot let this fucking happen again. Over my dead body, bro. I mean, really, dude, like, ugh.
Well, I got bad news for you, Jared. Social media ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
I don't ever want to have to deal with this shit again, bro. I dealt with so many stupid cat ladies on TikTok because of, my YouTube drama and other things. Like, it was so incredible, dude.
Gee, I wonder why you had so much drama. I wonder who spread the word of who you are on there.
Just how many of them were coming after me. And just these little soy boy simps with their empty ass threats. It's like, bitch, I wish you would, but I know none of you will, so just keep running your fucking mouth.
I mean, you really wouldn't have done anything anyway. Normally, you probably would have just hid in your house like you always do when people come to it.
You guys are so pathetic, simping for ugly women, being little keyboard warriors. This generation is fucked.
The use of words expressing something other than their literal intention. Now that is irony.
Oh, that is so ironic coming from the guy who simps on women all the time and who is a massive keyboard warrior.
This Gen Z, even millennials. A lot of them fucking millennials suck, dude. And it sucks that I'm a fucking millennial. Technically, I think if you're born like after 1980, you're a millennial. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I was gonna say in the comments, but never mind. I turned the comments off now. But
I mean, you would have just deleted them anyway because you can't handle being wrong.
yeah, dude. I'm a millennial, but I happen to be one who's not a moron. Our kind does exist.
You sure about that?
Are you sure you're not a moron? Yeah, sure, you're not a moron. You're just the guy who thought that drinking rubbing alcohol was going to cure your bloating.
But when it comes to like Gen Z, oh Lord, I mean, yeah, there's some good ones, but it's like finding a fucking needle in a haystack, man. I mean, really, dude, that generation is so damn lost.
You don't have the right to call anyone lost when you yourself can't even pull a thought together.
So anyways, guys, that's pretty much what I got for you right now. Fucking TikTok, rest in peace. Like I said, though, they're probably going to make some other stupid site, so I guess we'll see what happens there, but hopefully it's somewhat better. And they need to do more about, like, cyberbullying, too, on that site, bro. And gang stalking and all that dumb shit. Because what happened to me, and I'm sure other people on there who are red-pilled, it should not have happened, dude. Like, really, bro. I got, like, the fucking... Some guy was talking about me. He got like 1 million subs over it, or 1 million views. It's like, bitch, listen, man. I'll be the first to fucking tell you this shit. I'm not even that goddamn special. I don't know how I even got 500K from that stupid Danknet video.
Come on, you know why. Story time with Egghead, baby! The reason why you got so many hate views on TikTok was because of me. I uploaded 2 videos about you and they went viral. Then the big time TikTok users were talking about you. If it wasn't for me, you would be nothing on there. So, what can I say except you're welcome?
Like, I'm really not that goddamn special. People are just weird. People are just fucking nuts, man.
I love how he just tries to tell his version of the story, and yet his story is filled with lies and inaccuracies.
Like, I don't know what it is, but people have this weird obsession with, I guess, men who aren't betas or something. I don't know, dude. Men who just know how to be themselves. I mean, you can say what you want about, he's a fucking incel, whatever. I mean, dude, there's people out there like 10 times worse than me, okay?
Sure, there are, and yet you're the one who's currently blatantly admitting that he wants to date kids.
I don't eat my own boogers on stream. Alright, man, I don't fucking anime pillow. Trust me when I tell you, there are people way worse than my ass.
I love how you're trying to act like you've never done anything disgusting on stream before. Buddy, you drank your own pee on stream.
At the very worst, dude, sometimes I might wear the same underwear for a few weeks on end.
Excuse me, what?
Oh my god. That is disgusting. I mean, it makes sense given the fact that he wears the same shirt all the time. But dude, god, that is just fucking disgusting.
That's about as cringy as I get, okay, bro? And I know that's not the sexiest thing you've heard all day, probably, but I mean, dude, there's people way worse than me, okay?
I mean, you're kind of proving everyone right when they say that you're a disgusting human being.
And my trolls, they may not admit that, but they know it's the truth. Like, motherfucker, I'm not 500 pounds. I don't take a bath with a towel. That Simpsons episode. I'll wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Yeah, you don't even bathe, so we know how disgusting of a human being you are.
You guys remember that shit? That was fucking hilarious. I remember when that episode came out. I think I was in 6th grade. But I used to love that show, man. Fucking Simpsons. But then I realized it was all just propaganda, libtard shit like SNL. But here's what it is. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a deep one.
You just gotta love how he constantly proves us right on how disgusting he truly is.
That's what The Simpsons is, bro. Big fucking part. So, anyways, guys, I'm kind of out of it today. You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't feel like getting a second cup of coffee. Sometimes I can tell like that shit really does a number on my heart, and I really need to probably cut down on it, even though I'm an obvious addict. And I'll be the first to tell you I cannot function without caffeine, but I need to go easy on that shit, bro. So you might get more laggy videos in the future. I'm trying to cut it down to like 1 cup a day if I can. But I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah, you have a terrible track record on keeping your word, so why start now?
Well, I'll at least try my best anyway. So I'm sorry, guys, for the Jared lag. I'm just trying to cut back on the coffee, man, because I know the way it makes me feel. Like, sometimes my heart is just like boom, 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 boom. And it's like, oh my God, bro. Like, did I just do a line of Coke? Like, all I did was drink some goddamn Starbucks cinnamon flavored fucking horse shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes we buy that crap. My parents shouldn't be supporting that, I know, but I'll admit it is fucking good.
Oh, look! Jared proving once again that he relies on his parents. Colored me shocked.
I do better with like the medium roast though. I like the what do you call the dark roast. I mean, that's really ideal for me. It just doesn't taste as good. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
That was a chore to get through. Jared, you just proved time and time again that you are nothing more than a hateful human being. You support millions of Americans losing their freedom of speech and millions of Americans losing their business. Oh, but I thought that you wanted people to work for themselves. Oh, that's right. You hate anyone who's successful. You truly are a pathetic, evil human being. I'm Egghead. Thanks for watching. Get fucked, Jared. God. Another day and another example of Jared just proving to everyone how hateful and evil he truly, truly is. It never once shocks me at this point. God.